evening, students. In today's class we are going to discuss about grade 10 biology, that is exam revision. In the section 1 for 40 marks, in that 1b we will be getting state the function of the following. So it will be for 5 marks. We will discuss some 30 to 40 functions here. We are not going to have any explanation. First one is beta cells of pancreas. What is the function of beta cells of pancreas? To secrete insulin. Make a note of this. Second one, ovary. The function of ovary is to produce eggs for fertilization. Tonsils. They protect the body against diseases by trapping bacteria and virus that enter through nose and mouth. So that will be the function of tonsils. Next. Fourth one, Eustachian tube. So what is the function of Eustachian tube? It equalizes the air pressure on either side of eardrum. Fifth one, stomata. Earlier we discussed about transpiration. During that we know that stomata will help in exchange of gases during transpiration. Sixth one, glomerulus. What is the function of glomerulus in the excretory system in kidney? It helps in ultrafiltration. Seventh, medulla oblongata. It controls all the involuntary activities. So it is not voluntary, it will be involuntary activities like heartbeat, which we cannot control, and respiration, which cannot be controlled. So that is the function of medulla oblongata of brain. Eighth one, optic nerve. It transmits impulses from eyes to the brain. So what is the function of optic nerve? It will transmit the impulses from eyes to the brain. Ninth one, epididymis. It stores the sperms for maturation. In the male reproductive organs, epididymis function is to store the sperms for maturation. 10th one, platelets. They help in the clotting of blood. This many times we have discussed. Hope you have understood this. Take this 10 points and we'll move to the 11th one. Now from 11 to 20, we are discussing the functions of the following. Lenticels. They help in the exchange of gases in the older stems. Hydatodes, you know the process called as guttation. During the process of guttation, they help in the removal of water drops. You remember the keywords? 13. Guard cells. They help to open and close the stomata during transpiration. Leaf spines. They help to reduce the transpiration. One more thing is, if they give sunken stomata, they also have the same function. So both sunken stomata as well as leaf spines, they help to reduce transpiration. Next, 15th one, KOH, that is potassium hydroxide. What is the function of this? You have seen one experiment which shows that carbon dioxide is essential for photosynthesis. During that process, to remove carbon dioxide or to remove or absorb carbon dioxide, we are using KOH. One more chemical also we can use, soda lime. What is soda lime? NaOH plus CaO, that is sodium hydroxide with calcium oxide. These two will exhibit the same function, that is absorption of CO2 or removal of CO2. Next, 16, bicuspid valve. It prevents the reverse flow of blood from left ventricle into left auricle. Hemoglobin. You know that it is respiratory pigment which helps to carry oxygen to the parts of the body. Pericardium. It protects the heart. Coronary artery. It will supply oxygenated blood to the walls of the heart. The coronary word itself indicates heart. So coronary artery supplies oxygenated blood to the walls of the heart. 20. Cardae tendineae. It keeps the cuspid walls in position. So not to move. So it keeps the cuspid walls in position. So these are the functions, that is from 11 to 20. Let's move to 21. Next, let us see from 21 to 30. Myelin sheath. What is the function of myelin sheath? It insulates the axon. We are discussing nervous system and sense organs, the function of this organelle. 22nd. So acetylcholine, what is the function? It acts as a neurotransmitter. So acetylcholine acts as neurotransmitter. Cerebrum. the seat of memory, speech and reasoning. 24. Cerebellum. It controls the body equilibrium. So these are the keywords. Next in eye. Iris. It controls the size of the pupil. Cornea. It reflects light rays which are entering the pupil of the eye. So what is the function of cornea? It will reflect the light rays which are entering the pupil of eye. Retina. So it helps in the formation of image. Function of retina is formation of image. Then thalamus. It's a relay center of sensory as well as motor signals to the cerebrum. Next, hypothalamus. It controls body temperature as well as it controls pituitary gland. Hope you have understood this. Next, in eye, what is the function of rods and cones? For black and white vision, rods are helpful and the cones are helpful for the color vision. Make a note of this. These are some important functions. So 1 to 30 we have discussed. Thank you so much.